We're going to go through the different roles and responsibilities that you find in an artificial intelligence management system. And there are quite a few different roles, each of them kind of having their own little speciality. One thing to note is that some of these roles can be held by a same person. Not all of these have to be a dedicated AI specialist. But you are probably going to want to have an AI manager. This is going to be the one who really coordinates the different activities related to AI management. It's not necessarily someone who has a great and deep understanding of the quantitative and technical aspects of AI, rather someone who has the business skills to bring together a whole team that can work on a project. He's going to be the liaison for your senior management to understand the project. He's going to be at the steering committee. He might even be the one reporting to the board of directors on the AI systems that the company is trying to put in place. You also have an AI ethics manager. This person tries to identify and manage the different ethical considerations. I'm going to say this is probably a role that's also going to be held by someone with another role in the organization. It could be simply the compliance officer, in which you might call the compliance officer, so the AI compliance and ethics officer. In any case, whoever actually holds this role, it should be taken seriously because, first of all, from a regulatory point of view, it's going to be important that these ethical points have been taken into consideration. We have our AI data science manager. This is going to be someone on the technical aspect and who's going to understand our models. He's going to be the one compiling, trying to understand, maybe even trying to cleanse the so-called knowledge. That's to say, all of the different types of data that our AI system is going to depend on. Is basically going to try to oversee the AI models, the data management, and the integrity of the different algorithms. We have our AI compliance manager, probably a compliance manager for the entire organization as well, probably also the ethics manager. This person makes sure that our different AI solutions comply with legal, regulatory, and policy standards. We have our AI operations manager. Manages basically the liaison between the business operations and the AI itself. So I've seen this kind of role in an organization. I've had projects, IT projects, that I've wanted to have created, self-built softwares by the organization. And who would I talk to as someone in the business side? I'd talk to this kind of AI, or at least for my case, IT operations manager, who would understand my business concerns and be able to translate these into something that could be developed by an IT team. So, and he would also understand how I can put my specifications into words that the IT department will be able to follow. We have our AI research and development manager. This person is going to lead the research, maybe even a whole research team over the AI technologies, basically trying to make sure that we have the proper systems developed over time and that we can try to understand these more technical aspects through their work. We have our AI user experience manager. This is the person that is going to enhance our user experience, who should be working directly with our researchers, our data science managers, to take the more technical aspects, the back-end aspects, and transforming into something that our users will want to use and understand, where it will be logical and simple for them. Basically optimize the interactions between the AI system and the different users. They're really going to try to promote usability. We have our AI risk manager. This person assesses and mitigates the different risks to the AI deployment. This person is going to probably be the one putting in place the AI business impact assessment, basically your risk assessment of the different risks for the AI system and also the risks to the society of our AI system. We have the AI training and development manager. This is going to be on several different axes. So this could be, say, training to ensure that an external tool, an external AI tool, can be used by the team. It can also be the one who develops the training materials for our final users or directly trains the business teams on the use of new AI tools. Remember that whether an AI system will be used within an organization might depend a lot on whether the people who are supposed to use it actually know how to use it. We have our AI quality assurance manager. This person ensures the quality and reliability of our AI systems and their outcome. Basically, it's a quality manager that tries to make sure that our systems have fewer errors, are robust, satisfy user needs, basically all the things that kind of add up to quality in our systems. We have our AI data protection manager, possibly also our data protection officer. Now, this is a role required, for instance, under GDPR, that's the General Data Protection Regulation of the EU, for AI which has potentially private either employee or customer data. We're going to need to make sure that customer data is well treated, processed, secure, and all the different things that data needs to be. And for that, if you have enough use of this confidential data, then you should probably really think about getting an AI data protection manager or AI data protection officer. We have our AI public relations manager. Remember that we can have incidents related to these AI systems that can have detrimental effects to society. In other words, we should have a communications plan in place, probably put in place by someone like our AI public relations manager. I've seen something like communications department in an organization being in charge of this kind of communication and preparing things in advance. When you have a crisis, they're some of the first people you call. AI policy analyst, this person's going to be the one understanding the different policies and procedures that should be in place, as well as the documentation for users. Now, I'm not saying that this person needs to write all the different policies and procedures. Rather, it might be, say, the ethics manager writing about the ethical parts, compliance by the compliance manager, the risk by the risk manager, and the more technical data science and research parts written by these respective roles. What the AI policy analyst is going to do is going to try to understand how all of this fits together, try to coordinate the creation of our different policies, and also make sure that the regulations that do exist are properly reflected in policies and procedures. And a final role is our documentation specialist. Again, we have many different kinds of policies and procedures and user guides and many different reports. All of this is a lot to coordinate, and that's why we should have an AI documentation specialist. I would guess that this is a role that you could combine with the AI policy analyst in many cases.